People, I don't understand it. My heart can't take this damage. In God's eyes, we're a family. And the way I feel, can't stand it. People, I don't understand it. My heart can't take this damage. In God's eyes, we're a family. And the way I feel, can't stand it. You a king, I'm a king too. So why is we killing each other? You a king, I'm a king too. So why is you killing your brother? Why are we fitting the stereotypes? Why are we falling in line? Why are we giving them reason to hate us and say we only know crime? Why are we giving them reason to hate us? They hate us because of our skin. Why are we killing each other? Why are we killing our kin? Why are we setting examples like this for all of the children? Why are we leaving these mothers all sons, leaving them in their feelings? And man, I think that it's strange that you would kill me over change, that you do not value my life, but you and me one and the same. You and me from the same place, but you do not wish me success. You don't want to see me have more, you want to see me with less.
Sorry about this is the Jackal's Lair and my special guest.
This is Wicked Zombie Clown.
What's going on? I'm Agent Proper.
What's going on? I am Bad Rabbit Gamer.
Just Bumblebee. I don't really have anything really that I want to address.
Today our podcast will be about Dear Girl and what's her name? And the new consoles that be coming out. Goddamn, Agent Proper, you said that you had something that you wanted to say about Dear Girl.
I mean, yeah, it's an interesting development. Twitch decided to make her a ambassador of sorts, and the way that the whole Dear Girl persona is that it's actually a transsexual male to female, and she actually believes she's an otherkin. So she thinks she's a deer spirit, goes prancing outside, you know, like scratchy sessions with her partner. I mean, it's a weird scenario, and it caught my attention for that at first.
I think that goes to the beyond extremes of craziness right there.
I've heard from Memology that he has a open relationship with a third party, and that third party, I mean not third party, I'm sorry, a third person, and that third person was the person that was rubbing her hands through his hair while he was acting like a deer.
Yeah. And it kind of they've made statements about this before and how it's almost of a kind of connection-based thing that they have.
Okay, cool. And okay, that's cool. I mean, what the stuff like that, that's their business, but it's crazy because all three of them, which I've seen, was in the
Safety Council.
Well, Safety Council, which is crazy. Like, isn't that conflict of interest?
I mean, it can become this, and that's another interesting topic to delve into when we go into this, is because of the nature of this scenario, is how can this person be unbiased toward people like, you know, us, regular normal people, just humans in general, not just me being a white bearded man. The thing is that they decide that they have some power now, and that they can go ahead and try to flex it on people, and that other people should watch out. And if you're in a kind of safety council position, I think that's a red flag. Because how can this person be non-biased in their decision and kind of lean towards an interest in a general community?
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. Because that was very concerning when he started saying that people should start watching out. But did you see on Twitter that they may have been removed off Twitch after insulting?
Well, these are two different people. So Liz is the one who was the Twitch ambassador. Allegedly, she's been removed from that position, but there's no confirmation of that removal. So the safety council had a meeting, and that's Steph, the deer. She was part of that safety team, and she's been hush-hush for multiple days since this announcement was made. So there wasn't any streaming, there wasn't any thing about, you know, Twitter-wise for the last couple of days, because Kiwi Farms picked up on this whole happening and decided to kind of dive into the whole surrounding in orbiters of the situation, and it's getting interesting.
Okay. Damn.
I mean, this person is also part of the Anti-Defamation League. So, I mean,
damn.
that right there is just another layer on top of this beautiful dumpster fire. I mean, it's like putting some raccoon corpses in there and sprinkling over like some day-old McDonald's. I mean, it's starting to get good.
And then mixing that with like fucking sawdust wood chunks. Just to get the fire going, and you get that dry bitch smell to it.
Oh yeah, that's getting going. The wind's picking up here.
So, do you think that anything's going to happen to this girl, or this is just going to get worse?
It has a possibility to get worse. Twitch already made a statement today disavowing their own individual members and their own opinion. So they're trying to distance themselves from this already starting dumpster fire.
You know, it's crazy because
It's interesting to me, though, Jackal, is because platforms like Twitch and YouTube, they don't make money, per se. But they do control a lot of what you're watching, what you're seeing, the ads you see, and what you're viewing and what they push. So they kind of control culture as it is for us gamers, if you will.
Yes. I thought they do make more money than the person that's putting the content out.
They do, but they lose money overall.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
So,
they're not profitable in any way. Alphabet has been not making a profit in many years.
damn, that's sad. Well, when I was reading it, I thought they was backing their content creator, but then again, I'm not that really good at comprehending shit when I read it. But that's really interesting, man. Shit.
Yeah,
what games
there's an entire
I'm sorry?
pushback, and communities seem to be clashing here. You have, you know, TV farmers like myself, and then there's the other community of these other kin and people who want to support people like this streamer. And I have no issue with supporting somebody like this, but when their views are this radical, even going to the point as where the streamer is advocating for the loss of voice chat in video games because they might get harassed too much. I mean, come the fuck on.
Minority group.
We grew up in the days of the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. I've been called every single name in the book. I've heard every single your mom joke. I've laid some out too. I mean, I asked for many of moms to go ahead and make me a plate of dinner when I came over after the match. So it's online. It's the internet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about
different face to face.
I'm not sure about regular Xbox, but I know Xbox 360. You could not be soft at all.
Nah.
No, none of it. Yeah, the Halo lobbies, any of that. Even hanging out with your buddies on LAN parties, shit talking was happening across the room.
Gears 1 fucking lobbies were like some of the worst I've ever been in.
Y'all gonna lose.
All shall fall before the Horde.
I told you.
Nah, quit walking around with your boyfriend and you went 2-1. You can shut up.
Yeah, you went 2-4, which is worse than me, pussy.
There are no
Yeah, say something now, little bitch.
I'm sorry, I didn't bring my prom date with me.
You're negative.
Just because you got your little bitch
you're
sitting
negative.
next to you the whole
9
time.
deaths? Oh my god, how do you have 9 deaths?
Just because you got your bitch sitting
How
next
do
to
you
you the
have
whole
9
time.
deaths?
It's okay.
You're trash,
Body him.
bro.
I know how you're
never killed
bodying
me,
him.
bro.
You're giving him that dick. You got that dick in your hand. He's sitting there right next to you, bro.
I know. Your mom behind
He
me
said I know
me.
on that fucking
Threesomes.
faggot shit. He even admitted
Threesomes.
it.
Threesomes.
That's gross as fuck.
Hey man,
Been playing against motherfuckers rolling 4 deep all night. It ain't nothing new. I'll let you guys
I'm not
sit
rolling
there
for
and
you.
struggle
I'm
for
solo.
points.
You really think I'm playing?
It was just fucking awful with the amount of shit people would say to each other in 360.
So getting rid of voice chat, you're not doing nothing. Hey, buddy, you ain't doing nothing.
There are plenty of gamers out there who don't use voice chat at all. But the benefits to voice chat is that somebody can form a relationship with.
Yes.
I've
Be able to
people that I've
communicate.
hung out with, seen. I even traveled to see somebody who I've played video games with for 15 years. So I mean, he's one of my best friends now, and he's been that way for many years because I played Halo 2 with him.
Yes.
So the benefits to voice chat and forming a community over your fears of public speaking, or maybe getting told a mean joke too, makes you soft.
Yes. And you know what? In fighting
Be a
games,
better human.
Yeah, in fighting game, you should want. It should. In fighting games, it should push you and motivate you to either want to kick your opponent ass even more when you hear them talking shit.
When I was playing Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and shit online, man, I would purposely just shit talk somebody to piss them fuck off, man, just so I get the best out of them. Because I felt like if I didn't fucking talk shit to somebody,
that's how it
I
is
wasn't
in any
getting it.
competitive nature. Any collegiate wrestling I did, it was always a shit talk whisper going on.
Yes.
That was the name of the game half the time, was to get into your opponent's head and get him, a little tilted and salty, if you will. and it's still that way to this day. And it is just a competitive element we have.
So
it's just, don't take it to heart.
Yes.
It's all the good natured. I mean, if somebody really doesn't like you, you're gonna fucking know.
Yes. Just like the whole thing with, do you believe that LTG should have been banned out of Evo for the conduct of what he have done to the other transsexual fighter?
Well, see, Evo is like a different thing entirely, because I don't remember exactly what he fucking said to her or did to her, but Evo is like a big esports type arena, and for them, they thought they did what they had to do because that's a platform for everybody around the world to watch. And if they start getting nitpicked by people and destroyed by marginalized groups and shit, and then esports as we know it is completely gone.
But keep in mind, they pulled the correct move and banned both of them. They didn't just ban LTG for his comments. They banned both of them for their actions.
Well, from what I heard, that LTG on Facebook said that it wasn't. I mean, he was banned permanently, while she is banned for maybe a season or two.
Well, I haven't seen any evidence towards that, so I don't know.
When I go back to his Facebook page, I'll screenshot it.
In my opinion, Evo did the right thing.
I would have to say, if it's true what LTG said, that both ones not banned equally, then I can't agree with you. Because if she used the N-word versus
Twitter and be like, GG's, big fan, nigga, you laggy as fuck, but you still lost because it was free. You're right, he doesn't. But if it's a problem, what I'm trying to say is, black culture distinctively is the problem, not us.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
If you groom us into culture for saying that, then that's really not our fault. I know we can stop saying it, you just gotta tell us to stop saying it.
I'm sorry?
LTG has done this kind of stuff before.
Oh, yeah.
I've been doing this stuff. This isn't the first time offense. So, it shouldn't be the same punishment. He should have already learned his lesson.
Yeah, because he's been incited about this type of shit.
In the NHL, if you headshot somebody and you get a 2-game suspension and then you come back and do it later that season, you should be getting a 5-game.
Yeah.
And not another 2-game.
Then if you do it again, you should be banned for the season.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so you understand where I'm coming from there?
Yeah.
There has to be rules and regulations in place in any sport, whether it's e-sport or not, to protect everybody.
Yeah, I like to see a safe, competitive environment, no matter the sport, game, anything like that. I want people to have fun, have a good time, and have a good experience during it all.
Yeah. Now, if it was entirely the other person's fault and he still got banned, then that'd be a different story. You know what I mean?
Yes. Excuse me. Oh, let's talk about that. Since we on live now, recording. Let's talk about that whole thing with he eating weed. Like, what was that about?
What?
Derek Ken eating.
You're talking about the deer girl, right?
Yeah.
So there was a 420 video where they're celebrating a national holiday.
It's a national holiday. It's 420, and I brought my dankest weed, to try to do the marijuanas on stream, do it on stream cannabis, and I don't know. I don't know how you do this. Am I doing it right? Happy 420.
I mean, trust me, I enjoy the good herb every now and then, but this was poorly executed. They decided to pull a nice weed nug out of the collection and chomp it in half.
Like how big was the nugget though?
I mean, we're
It was a nice
it was
size.
a good nugget. It's a nice little nug.
Hold on, I want a comparison here for a minute.
I'm trying to think.
No, I got a jar.
Jawbreaker, like a large jawbreaker.
I got a jar right here. We can
Okay.
get some type of comparison. This big?
Bigger.
Bigger.
Fat. It was a little
Okay,
fat.
that's the
I
biggest.
think of a large jawbreaker.
That's the biggest buds I got was the ones I showed with the first one I showed you. I was thinking that it had to be just a little bit bigger than this because I wouldn't fucking take a bite out of a nugget that fucking big.
Yeah,
Oh, this shit was
it
good.
was a sizable nug. But I guess this is what they're talking about when they're talking about she goes and eats grass in her backyard.
I'm pretty sure the deer person eats actual grass. I think the weed thing was just a one time thing.
Yeah, because when I hear people say she eats grass and shit, I picture her going out in the yard, prancing around, laying a little head down, trotting her feet, going.
Okay, wicked. Look at the. I'm
The
uploading the
mouthful
picture
of
now.
parasites from that cat piss.
Yeah.
We're talking about a mentally stable individual now, right?
Yes.
I mean, allegedly.
I mean, once you get your testicles removed, I believe there's a you have a mental issue there.
I'm not saying yay or nay to that.
I mean, that's just a personal choice when it comes down to it. I mean, I know plenty of other transsexuals who just chose to be the other type of sex.
It's like my boss.
They didn't feel right as a male or a female.
It's like my
and that's
boss.
their personal choice.
It's like one of the jobs I worked at. My boss's brother got his nuts cut off, and like he seemed like a well-balanced person. He's just a little out there, and he always tried to fucking hit on me and shit. And told me one day that you're gonna take this nut butter, and I was like, "Bitch, I don't want your cookie."
You clearly see that person has a mental issue. Coming up to a clearly straight.
Sweet. He just thought I was sweet. I had a wife and a kitty, but he thought I was gonna,
Hey, buddy. Hey, Bumblebee, what's your opinion on all this?
I think Bumblebee's on hiatus.
Oh, sorry. I thought my mic was on. I don't know. It's kind of too bizarre, really, for me to have, get my thoughts together on this deer girl thing, honestly.
It's like I know a woman who identifies as a cat, and like she likes sticking a butt plug up her butt with a fucking cat tail on it and prancing around and shit. And like I think she's crazy.
I would like to criticize her knowledge on deer because female deer do not have antlers, so she has to get rid of those if she's a real deer.
But wait, some female deer can grow antlers if they have just the right amount of testosterone.
Maybe. She needs to convert to being a reindeer if she wants antlers so bad. Those are like the Chad deer.
Chad deer. How did you know so much about? How did you know so much about deer?
Because I thought I was gonna be a vet when I grew up, and I didn't. So now I just have useless knowledge.
Oh, well, it's never too late, Bumblebee.
So like anyone seen this girl on stream before or something?
Not
No, I
outside of
I
Twitter,
haven't-
no.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen clips, but that's about it.
Because I
I
wonder.
mean, I've been waiting to jump in there and watch some of it. because I'm sure it's just exceptional.
Because I wonder sometimes, since she's identifies as a deer, don't deer lick salt licks and shit? Does she have to constantly lick something salty?
Yeah, she's a fake deer.
Oh,
She's in deer face.
their blood pressure will be high as sky if they do that. I would not advise. I don't care what you believe you are. Don't do that. You will kill yourself. Your blood
I
pressure.
like salty stuff. I can do it.
Do not do that.
I mean, I like salty stuff too. I watched a lot of DSP on Friday night when he played Street Fighter, so
that's true.
salt.
That's true.
I haven't talked about DSP.
Watch DSP. I don't watch that motherfucker, so.
No, good for you. Don't do it. Trust me. As somebody who's been in the vortex for as long as I have, don't.
I'm thirsty.
Ah, shit. Anything else y'all gotta say about the dead person?
I mean, there's nothing said that hasn't already been said. It's just really bizarre. Like, you know, her flaunting her power, her getting in a fight on Twitter with a dyslexic person, her biting a weed nugget. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got that confused.
See, there's a multitude of people who get that confused. That Liz is the partner who is the ambassador.
Oh.
Okay, and Steph is the one who has all the power that, you know, you haters better watch out. Gave us the good old deer flex on that one. This all might just be a side effect from a chronic wasting disorder, but I'm not sure.
I was thinking maybe she got the Sword of Omens, and next thing I know, she started going thunder, and then all power came out. But what do I know? I'm just saying that people who choose to do what they want to do and try to like make marginalized people feel better and shit, at the same time, they don't really need protecting because they should be stronger than anybody out there. But at the same time, that you can't censor people's voices because you don't like if they have an opinion on someone's whatever the fuck they're trying to protect people for in the Safety Council. It's just not right.
That's true. That's true. Alright, so now this is your topic right here, Wicked Zombie Clowno, about the Xbox and the PlayStation.
You got the next generation of consoles.
Yes.
I wanted to see anybody in the room knows anything about them yet.
Yeah, I don't know anything outside the names.
I've seen bits and pieces here and there, but that's about it.
Yeah, but see, I'm just fucking sick of the fucking fanboys on both sides, like taking everything that these companies say and living the die on this shit. Then when everything comes out, like from game previews to like tech demos on Unreal Engine 5 on PS5 and shit, and like you see that shit, and then like they just explode everywhere, and they believe the second coming of Christ. When this shit is just basically what they're showing what a tech engine demo could do on a PS5. They're basically saying, oh look, it can run on a PlayStation 5. Think how it's gonna look on your PC.
Exactly. Now, I've been a lifelong console gamer. Like, I've done it for a long time. I've bought almost every single console out there that I could. And it's just, I'm leaning more towards going to PC now. I mean, it's about time.
It's not even going to PC.
I can optimize every few years and have a beautiful setup, or I can do anything I want.
It's not even about
gaming
just going.
Shouldn't be one platform or the other. I mean, I get it, have your few console exclusives, but you know, I like seeing more cross-platform gaming as we go into.
And it's not even all that. It's just it's the fact that they act like this whole SSD thing inside of the fucking PS5 is going to make PC gaming obsolete because they're not going to be able to port titles over to PC. And I'm like, yo, we've been dealing with fast SSDs for a long fucking time, and they don't stop anyone from being able to play a fucking game because they don't have one. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? That just means your game's going to load faster and errors and shit, and your game are going to run smoother. Because of this massive fast storage device. It doesn't make a fucking difference anywhere else. In some games, it only make a difference periodly.
And
It's
then
like
the
I was
game.
playing. It's like I was playing Darksiders 3 on my PC, and I got two M.2s on my computer. I was playing Darksiders 3 on PC and Darksiders 3 on the fucking Xbox One X for a whole week straight, right? And the game, only advantage I seen in the fucking game was the fact that it loaded faster than my Xbox version, and that wasn't even really something big. I mean, they act like this fucking SSD is going to make graphics look better, things load faster, and graphics are going to be able to be processed faster and quicker, and it's just retarded. Just really retarded.
And the speed that they're talking about that it's going to be able to run all this fast, and then there's going to be no loading screens.
There was loading screens on the Unreal Engine 5 tech demo where they disguised it as a narrow hallway.
That was creative, but don't sit there and lie to your consumers that there's no loading screens. And the speed that they talking about, don't the game got to be built around that SSD in order to reach those speeds?
Well, it depends on the proprietary software they use. Like I was explaining earlier to you about DirectX 12 and how it reads and codes information. It's whatever proprietary APU that they're using inside the system that decodes the information.
Gotcha.
That depends on how fast the speeds from reading a device from the SSD will go up to the CPU to be able to process the ones and zeros to illuminate and make the geometry in the game itself.
Okay.
It just makes how fast that APU can keep up with the information that's reading from one spot to another.
Alright. So what's going on the Xbox side?
What? For which part of it?
I guess the console spec. Hey, can we get the thing for him, man? The receiver.
Do you know anything about that agent?
Well, they're going with like a modular system now that they're going to try to be able to upgrade throughout the years.
Oh, that's cool.
It showed a little more off than PlayStation did, but still, it was just. I mean, I don't know how interested I am right now at this point. As a consumer.
I've never heard that it was going to be modular though.
I never heard of it either.
I just know have the port on the back that where you can take like little proprietary like SSDs, like the size of memory cards and shit.
That's what I'm talking about, kind of like that, where you can plug and play different things. Modular.
See, I see that as a fucking nuisance personally because like anytime I
mean,
gotta buy proprietary
then you're
memory,
gonna have to buy the Microsoft Xbox edition of these things.
Yeah, and hard to tell how expensive 1 terabyte is gonna be.
It could be another couple $100 on top of what you're running.
It could be like $200 because it's supposed to be a super fast lightning SSD and shit. It could be $200 to $300 basically. Who the fuck wants to pay that every time they need more memory?
Yeah, I sure as hell don't. Not with how big games are getting now.
And from what I understood, to play Series X games, you have to have the fucking actual Series X SSD to process the game. If you want to play like original Xbox One games, 360 games, you can use external hard drive all day. But when you're playing Series X games, they gotta be on a Series X hard drive, they said.
Yeah, from what I've heard. Like you can load up all the games you want on some other hard drive, but to get the Series X games, they have to be on a Microsoft Series X hard drive.
And that's just so fucking stupid.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. They act like
at
no
this
other
point in time,
SSD
when I can go get any game I want pretty much through the internet, why am I not playing on PC?
Yeah, it's like, why not get PC at this point, really? If it's all this nonsense.
Well, my understanding, the PS5 is supposed to be similar to that too, where they have their own proprietary memory they're going to sell. Because they only got a 500 gigabyte hard drive in that motherfucker.
And that's small. I mean, think about it. What is Modern Warfare up to right now? Like 192 gigs? Something ridiculous like that?
Really?
Yeah. It's like, okay, I've got like 5 games on my Xbox One now. I mean, Monster Hunter's huge.
I don't play Modern Warfare, so like I didn't know it was that much.
Yeah, it's massive. And you have to download the whole thing even if you don't have the Modern Warfare game. I'm talking just about Warzone.
That's crazy because on PC you can just download Warzone by itself and that's it.
I mean, it is that way on the Xbox, but you have to kind of like download the whole game. The rest of the game is just kind of locked.
That's crazy.
That is stupid.
It is.
Right?
I don't play Call of Duty on the Xbox anymore, so like I'll find all this shit just fucking stupid as hell.
One thing I was talking to you about last time, Wicked. You thought I was arguing with you, but I would just state my opinion was Xbox or Microsoft really need to bring in the games because I don't care how strong your system is. If you don't have the games that people want, then you just building a strong console for nothing.
And like I said, that's your opinion. There's a bunch of games on the Xbox that I would play.
Okay.
And then there's a bunch of games that I wouldn't play. Then like on PS4, there's games I'll play, but I just don't feel like owning the console justifies one or two purchases maybe in a year.
So here's the thing. Like I ain't the only one that feels like this. There's a whole group of people that feels that they not bringing the games that people want. Just like like a lot. I mean, I know a majority of these people is only talking about how these games is not hit. They're not making no games that's hitting 80s or 90s. That all these games is hitting like 60s. To me, that isn't what bring me to bring me to a console that what scores these games is getting. But it shows
experiences that you can get on the platform itself.
Yes, but on majority of what I see before they got this large sum of money to start giving developers and bring them to their platforms was all I kept really saying is just hype multiplayer games with short ass story modes.
See, I don't really play that many multiplayer games on my Xbox. The only thing I'd close to play multiplayer would be Gears, and I don't even play online on Gears. I play a lot of single player and co-op games on here, so.
I mean, it never mattered to me which console or platform I was playing on. As long as I was playing with good friends, I had a good time with multiplayer. It didn't matter the game. It could have been Fortnite, Destiny 2. It could be, Apex Legends. As long as you're with good friends, it doesn't matter. But when I'm gaming by myself, I want the whole experience. I want a good story. I want those long play sessions that I can just drift away in. That's why I enjoyed Outer Worlds so much when it came out.
I did not like Outer Worlds like I thought because to me it had the same creatures over and over again. I don't know. It just seemed too bland to me. Unlike Fallout New Vegas when they worked on that. I understand Outer Worlds was a whole new title, but it's just I was expecting that they were going to bring the heat like they did for New Vegas.
Well, to me, this is just their kind of rebirth. They're going to flourish more when their next IP comes out, whenever that might be, and whatever it might be. They make great games with great stories.
The new IP is Bugs World. Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type of thing.
I mean, I'm still interested. They write great stories.
And sorry, Wicked, I had cut you off. What you about to say?
Yeah, I never played Outer Worlds, so I really can't say anything about it. I mean, it's free on Game Pass and shit. I just have never played it yet.
I mean, what do you value in a game, though, when you're playing it solo?
I value the immersion factor, the good story that can actually get you invested into the fucking game. It's like I played Destiny 2 and shit, but I just felt like the story was so lacking, but the online was so great when you teamed up with other people. But mostly in the story, mostly in the game, I just want a story, good gameplay, something that can immerse me into it.
Same here.
I mean, that seems to be the status quo now. Most gamers want a good story, something that can grip us for a while, and we want to have at least about 40 hours for a big title.
Yes, and
for my money. If I'm paying you about $60, I want about 40 hours worth of story content.
Oh my god! And this is why I wanted to have that retro video because a lot of the old games run that to the table. It just seems like the PlayStation. It slowly begun with the PlayStation 3 and 360. Is where you begin to see a slow decline of that, and then that's when this era with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, it's rare to see that.
I mean, it's a gaming trend overall. These quick attention span games cross platforms all the time. Why do you think mobile gaming is so popular?
Oh my God.
It's easy. It can be done in just a few minutes, and it's mindless. Boom, boom, you win. Press some buttons, pay some money. I mean, that's it.
And it's these dopamine inside your brain that make you just crave that shit. So.
Yeah, you get that dopamine hit from getting something big done. Oh, like I just won that match, or yeah, our whole guild just stomped that other guild. I mean, it feels good.
At the same time, mobile gaming's scarring on our societal gaming standards because of that.
It's terrible for that. I mean, look at how many ads we see all the time on YouTube.
Yes.
All those AFK arenas and all those different other mobile games we get.
Clash of Clans, Age of Empire.
And nobody really playing those games like that.
The thing is I'm okay with the YouTuber having the ads on their channels, or even promoting that for a little bit of revenue.
Yeah.
But the problem is that, how many kids are getting a hold of this content, grabbing mommy and daddy's credit cards, and just running them up? Are people getting addicted to this stuff?
My daughter did that on Roblox and shit with her, yeah.
Right? They don't know. I had my little brother run up some Fortnite charges for a while.
Yeah.
How much?
It gets crazy.
How much did your brother run it up by?
I don't know. He ran up like $80 before I woke up, and when I woke up, he ran $80 more before I called my dad.
Oh.
I said, just taking your credit card to bank. Lesson learned, but still, it's a problem with any of these things.
Yeah.
Hey, Wiki, you want to say how much your daughter had ran through?
$1,000 on Roblox.
Oh, all right, that's rough, man.
But I wasn't the one that she targeted though. So.
I mean, the thing is, I understand having some kind of a shop for skins or different kind of features, things along those lines, cosmetics. That's fine. If you make a cool cosmetic, I might pay you some money because I like the experience I'm getting with it. But when it becomes pay to win, that's an issue. And a lot of these games try to adopt that. And it's a lot of quick gameplay, fast gameplay. It's over and done with in less than 10 minutes. I mean, the average human attention span is probably 15 minutes. At least that's what's average on YouTube. So, why should you play any longer than that? But I damn well enjoy a game if I can play 22 hours worth of a game that has a good story, and I'm enjoying it. I'll rave about it all day long. But they just don't happen very often anymore. But when they do, they should.
I would love more. I mean, I like the idea how we have streaming now, where you can have you go from your Xbox to your console to your computer, and now you have your tablets and cell phones. GeForce is doing it. You got Sony. I don't like how Sony is doing it because you're streaming it and you don't have no control over that game. So you cannot mod it or anything. But if you have a good connection, then yeah, you're pretty good. But that's not a lot of people have a good connection.
Brings us back to this is the internet culture. Basically, a lot of people either have to have a good internet connection to do something, or they don't get it done at all.
I mean, is it a good argument to say that universal internet should happen for everybody?
Yeah, but at the same time, though, who's regulating that until they decide we had enough and start throttling us like the companies and so forth do now?
All right, that's a hard thing to put into perspective, right? And it's a tough grasp. And it'll take time to get these things down, but I think
We won't see it in our
Internet is a
lifetime.
necessity at this point in time. I mean,
Especially right now with the virus going around shit.
yeah. How many people are working from home? How many people might not be working because they don't have a decent enough internet connection?
It's like I watched Xbox On. They're always in the studio and shit, but they've been doing it from their fucking houses.
Yeah, a lot of different entertainers and people like that they're all doing it from their houses and homes and things like that. And if they're good at entertaining, it's entertaining content. I mean, I saw the Parks and Rec special that they did from quarantine. Great. Whoever wrote it, fantastic. You did well.
And then they got those celebrities sit at home, watch celebrities watching movies on Fox Now shit.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's a weird thing because it seems like companies are pushing this togetherness or we've got your back. And meanwhile, there are places like Kroger and Amazon pulling funding for people and asking for money back because they got too much money. I mean, come the fuck on. We're talking about multi-million-dollar companies that can support their, own employees. Look at Home Depot. Home Depot is taking a big hit right now in this quarter because they're actually paying people to stay home.
Wow, I did not know that.
I think how the gaming industry itself right now is going to be suffering from that, especially games that need motion capture and shit like that.
Yeah, a lot of game development's going to slow down. And that sucks, but it might give us better games in the future, too. Somebody might take some more time and rehash another idea or come into a new development.
It might, but at the same time, I feel like this is going to cause companies to rush shit when they do get the chance to do it. And we're going to get a lot more shit.
I mean, aren't we getting shit already? I mean, how many Call of Duties every year come out? One a year?
It could be worse than this.
So, right, we're talking the split. It could be every 6 months just to push out.
Well, we're talking about EA coming to our houses and butt fucking us, Anthem style.
No.
Make it get worse.
Don't do that. It's not okay.
And I can picture someone saying, "Ouchie, ouchie, no spot."
What?
I don't know. My girlfriend said that a couple days ago to me. She said, "Ouchie, ouchie, no square." Yeah. And like I just busted out laughing, but that's just the type of shit I can picture. It can get worse, and I'm worried about the worst.
Yeah, I feel you. With me, I want to see more togetherness to where we can play cross-platform if we do have if we do have multiplayer games. I want to see that we can stop playing, that we have to buy one console and that we can play on. We can switch it from our console. We can switch it to our computer, TV. I would like to see more of that, so we don't be confined to one thing. That we could be outside with that. You don't need to buy a weak ass shit like a Switch in order to do that. I would like to see more of that in the future.
What you're talking about is a streaming service, like a cloud streaming service or something that connects to everything.
Xbox isn't like that. As long as you own it, that you can just jump right on it.
Yeah, if you're on xCloud, yeah, you can do that.
Sorry about that.
Let's go, Agent.
I haven't had a chance to try it on my mobile phone yet, though.
I mean, it's not bad. That's for sure.
Story is important when it comes down to video game.
Story is a big part of the experience for me.
Yes.
But again, I can be swayed in just having fun and having a good time. I poured plenty of hours into Skyrim, just milling around, drinking any beer I found on the ground, because that's the kind of character I wanted to play.
That's Skyrim, though. You could do that in Skyrim because there's hundreds of hours of content.
Right? And that's a different experience than something that's more story-driven. But I think
it's like I used to play Shadow. It's like I used to play Shadow of Mordor. I used to just go in there and just like fucking kill shit because you can just endlessly kill shit with the Nemesis system. And like it was showing me spots where my friends and shit died that played the game, and I was like, this is awesome. I get to take vengeance on these motherfuckers.
Oh, speaking of Nemesis engine, I would like to see more of that, like how they did on What's that Lords of the Ring game?
Which one? Because you got Shadow of
Yeah,
Shadow of Mordor, and then you got
Shadow of
Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor. I would like to see that implemented in more games of the Nemesis system where if you kill a big boss, then the other bosses become stronger and keep hunting you down. That would be freaking awesome.
That goes back to the importance of the next gen systems actually upgrading to what they are, is to basically give PC gamers and everyone around us more opportunities, because if they get better hardware, it means they get better developed games for their hardware, which means that our good hardware inside of our PCs will get utilized better because of that shit. Which will give us better AIs, better, more intense environments where AI can actually function with its reality better and shit.
Oh, what is it? You know, is a rumor Bloodborne should be coming around the PC.
From everything I've heard, that's false.
What? No.
From everything I've seen, it's false. There's been no confirmation whatsoever.
It's just a bunch of fanboys trying to get people's hopes up.
Oh man, that would have been so awesome. But you know, this does Agent and Bumblebee. Y'all might know Dickalonius. I don't know why I always say Dickalicious.
I know Dickalonius. What's going on, buddy?
Hello.
So we was talking about the gaming industry, that what we would like to see more of. What is your opinion, Dickalonius?
I'd like to see, I don't know, more transparent. Oh, I'm sorry. More transparency, I guess.
And I'll be back on cut my mic off right quick. Oh shit!
More transparency in what way though?
Everything?
At any point in time, like, clarify what you mean by more transparency, like in their policies and how they dictate their games, or in ways where the companies that dictate the market and how everything runs.
Pretty much policy.
No, dive into that a little more, though. I mean,
like, explain to us.
There's so many policies out there that go around that are touchy right now.
Well, either policies or, stop bait and switching and stop giving us the Ubisoft treatment.
To be fair, Ubisoft's been fucking us almost as long as EA has.
Alright, the Watch Dogs treatment.
Sir, you're talking blasphemy.
I mean, there's been plenty of times where games get rushed and content gets cut for profit reasons. And it is a shame that many games kind of fall to that. Is that kind of what you're touching on here?
Yeah.
Is that games get pushed and roughed for a profit margin or to meet a date, like a holiday season?
Mm-hmm.
We can just talk about Anthem and how Anthem gave the big FU to everybody who brought it.
They dropped that turd right onto your lap. Just said, there you go, see you later. We're done.
I mean, EA's been like the biggest offender of all, so I've refused to buy any new EA games because of Anthem.
I don't remember the last EA game I've actually purchased. It's been that long.
I brought Anthem.
Oh, that's sad.
I'm sorry for that. As a fan of Destiny 2, I'm sorry.
I played Destiny 2 too, and I thought Bungie was just as bad.
Oh, they were with Activision. I think they're getting better, in my opinion, but they've had a couple turds lined up. I mean, partially to blame for this situation we're all in. But
man, I played this fucking game on PS4 Pro. I played this game on fucking PC. I played this game on fucking Xbox.
Oh, that's like playing Mafia.
Yes.
Which is actually out today.
Right?
What,
they
original
dropped that,
Mafia?
right? Mafia.
No, that doesn't come out till like August.
Oh, I thought they was doing a remaster of the fucking Mafia game. I was so excited. It was already out.
No. 2 and 3 are out. The original comes out with the trilogy.
So if 2 or 3 are out, then if I check my Steam account, I'll get 2 remastered.
And the good news is the original Mafia you can buy separate. We just as far as PS4 goes, we don't know when that's coming out.
I already brought Mafia and shit on Steam, so I figure I'll get the remaster for free with everything else. Steam gives you remastered games for free. I mean, I have an
'Cause
Xbox
they're like,
too,
oh yeah, it's
but
fine. You already got it.
yeah, I have an Xbox, but I don't feel like paying for a game that I'm already getting for free. You know what I mean? It's like I'm debating buying Darksiders 1 Remastered War Edition because like I got it for free on PC. I'm like, it's kind of hard to replay a game, pay $19 for something I can get for free just because I owned the old version of it.
Right?
So like paying for sex. So like paying for sex.
Yeah, except for it's a lot worse. Because I can't go back and fuck this bitch over again once I'm done with her. At least the game I could replay over and over again. I mean, like the biggest selling point for me for the fucking Xbox One X was the fact that I could play 360 games on it.
Oh yeah, the backwards compatibility is super important to me too.
And it's like when Series X comes out, it's supposed to be compatible with Xbox One,
Everything.
360, and the original Xbox, and I'm like, that's like owning a PC. I'm like, I get to have my huge library.
Yeah, that's why I think they're a little bit ahead of PlayStation and Sony right here, is because they already announced that. They're like, hey, you've been playing Xbox for a while. Just play our games. Buy them again. Enjoy them again.
Well, what they
And I
should
might.
do is if you have the disc, just insert the disc and boom.
And that would be fine with me too. If you could just insert the disc and it just load it, fire it right up onto whatever platform it was from, that'd be great. I'd show up with my old collection and just drop discs in all day.
What, on the
Like, oh,
Xbox
here
or
you go, Halo 2.
PS5? Oh, you're talking about the Xbox. I think you can on 360 games because I have a couple of disc games down there that you can just insert into the Xbox
you can
One right
insert
now.
360 games, but I think it'd be cool to get those original Xbox games out. And just like, oh, here's the original Halo. Just boop.
That would be
There you
kind of
go.
cool, but I feel like at the same time, many people have those discs still.
I don't know. It just depends.
Oh, there's somebody hoarding them.
I hoard a lot of my video game stuff over the years. I'm sure there's a box
There's like
in the attic at my
there's like
mom's
somebody
house.
hoarding like 20 copies of what was that really horrible game? That horrible racing? No, not racing. Right to Hell.
Ew, that like biker game.
Yep.
Ew, no, that thing's garbage.
It's gonna be worth money one day because of that.
Oh yeah, it will be. It's like the ET game.
Or stadium events on the classic Nintendo.
Oh, those are fantastic.
Yeah, yeah, they're fantastic, right? They're worth a lot of money because they were crap back in the day.
They're terrible. I remember sitting at my buddy's house and just slapping the shit out of those mats. We didn't even run on. We just slapped the shit out of them.
I just wish I had one in the original box so I could sell it and make a lot of money. Because those things are worth so much money. Those bastards.
I know, right? It's like
But you know, all the
like-
good games are like so fucking cheap though.
Mm-hmm. Except if you're looking for PS3 and CAA games.
Yeah, I don't really buy old PS3 games because, like, if I had a PS3, which I did, and I had 180 games for them, yeah, I played 180 games on my PS3, and like, I didn't keep none of that shit. I just took it all to GameStop and traded it in for money.
You mean back when GameStop was worth trading into?
Yeah, I made like $800 that day at GameStop, and I brought me a fucking Nintendo Wii U.
Damn.
And I wish I would have never have fucking got rid of my fucking PS3 for a Wii U.
Yeah.
That was the worst day of my fucking life, man. I was a grown ass man at the time, and I was like, the
All
Wii U's
excited.
gonna be great. Yeah, I was like, Nintendo, they're back. The Wii was okay, but the Wii U's gonna be better. And I was like, Mario 3D World.
They advertised that really bad.
They pushed it so hard. And
It was bad in hindsight.
Man.
Remind you how crazy it was. I played Sniper Elite V2 on the Wii U.
And it came out
Sad days.
and it came out remastered.
Yep. And I was sitting there playing it on the fucking Wii U, man. I could have been playing it on my PS3 if I really wanted to play it. I played Batman Origins Remastered with the fucking shot gloves on Wii U.
Nice.
Like, what the fuck? That was I even thinking? I don't know.
Poor life choices.
I bought a fucking Switch, and I feel like my Switch was a poor life choice.
I
I
don't know.
want one, but I can't
enjoy it
find
quite
one.
often.
I fucking sold mine to GameStop for $600. I was like, I just got.
How'd you get?
Hmm?
How'd you get $600 out of them?
Because that's what they gave me. $635 exactly.
I like my Switch.
For a $300 system, you got.
Yeah, because there were not much demand around my area.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I brought my girlfriend a Switch. I brought my daughter a Switch, but it's just bad.
Yeah, just around here, you can't find one anywhere unless you want to pay like double.
Yeah, my mom's coworkers can't find Switches anywhere.
My Switch was
They're
broken.
trying.
And my Switch was broken, remind you all. It was broken, and they still gave me 600.
Damn.
Talk about desperate.
Desperate.
I mean, I brought a bunch of fucking Rick and Morty pop vinyls there. I brought like a fucking $300 worth of games on the Xbox. I brought some PC games.
Wait, your GameStop took Funkos? My gosh.
Yeah.
They have them now. Yeah, there's like shirts and statues and shit of those things.
I never knew you could trade Funkos back in.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You sure this wasn't like a disc replay or something? It was an actual GameStop? Because I don't remember being able to trade Funkos back in.
No, it was an actual GameStop. It was a little weird. I think the dude behind the counter wanted to buy the Funkos himself. Because he was like telling me he had a huge collection. So I think he was just doing it to have them for his collection. But I also got the chance to buy some Rick and Morty ones, so I was fine with that. Because he gave me enough money to buy like a complete set of Rick and Morty ones. And I was like, that's awesome. Love Rick and Morty. Only show I still watch. Even with the
I don't
horror.
think I watch any shows.
No South Park, no nothing.
I watch South Park, but I just watch YouTube all day.
Same here.
I mean, I watch podcasts and shit on YouTube, but like, I gotta have my shows. It's like,
Oh, I got Reno 911, like the whole series on DVD. So if I watch a show, it's gonna be that.
Are you gonna watch it now that it's back too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah, let me know if that's any good.
Mm-hmm.
people still use DVDs.
Yeah, I
Yep.
like them.
Heck yeah, I have a wall full of DVDs.
Me too.
I have like a cabinet full
The
of
missus and I
DVDs.
have been collecting them for like 11 years plus.
Nah,
Most of our collection, and we just have a giant wall of them.
I have DVDs and shit, but I just don't use them anymore.
Wait, do you have a giant nook of them too? Like someone we know?
No, not a nook. It's just a nice little wall. You know, nice curated, perfectly selected movies for any occasion, in series.
Do you have them alphabetized?
They are.
I thought you were gonna say, "Do you have Alf?" Because I actually have Alf on DVD.
And I wish I had Alf.
I have season 1 and 3 because I don't know why I don't have 2.
How much I care about my DVDs.
I mean, that's fine. Still, it's
That's
still
cool.
a collection.
You know what I mean?
Jeez,
Like, I got 4 fucking books of this fucking shit.
That's
I don't
a
even
space
use them.
saver.
I don't
I
even
don't know.
use those
It's a weird
motherfuckers.
talking piece to have whenever anybody comes over. They're like, "That's a lot of DVDs." And we're like, "Hey, we like movies a lot."
I do
You
most
wanna
of my
borrow
shit.
one?
I just do most of my shit digital nowadays. Like, this just feels like over encumbering just having all this extra shit laying around here.
No, I
Yeah.
just feel like with digital, you don't own it.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Like
I
the
mean,
service.
I need. Sometimes I need a physical copy of something I enjoy. Like
Yeah.
I need a physical book in my hand to enjoy reading it.
I don't know. I was like, I've evolved, I think, past the whole physical media thing because I've been on PC for so long and shit that on my Xbox, I don't even buy disc games on my Xbox unless they're 360 games.
That
Oh yeah,
makes
I don't
sense.
buy disc games anymore at all for any of my gaming. But like I still value, holding a book, the feel of a book, you know, are like opening the case of the DVD. It's kind of like, you know,
Ripping
pulling
off
the
that.
old NES cartridge out of its sleeve. It's just the feel of the activity.
Hey,
Yeah.
nowadays. Hey,
The
nowadays.
ritual, if you will, you know?
Hey, nowadays, you gotta make it blow to work.
You know, it's like the packing of the bong and everything like that.
I wish I had a fucking digital system for weed, man. I wish I would.
I try to buy physical anytime I can, but if sometimes I've gotten so impatient where I just bought digital because I didn't want to wait to go to a store.
You know, I used to hate it going to the store. I mean, I used to hate it getting digital copies because I always had the fear that if I do one thing wrong, that would lose my shit. But it's just, I got so lazy. I don't even want to go to the store no more. I prefer buying everything online now.
Especially with someone, especially for someone like me who's got PTSD / multiple personality disorders, going digital is just so much easier.
Yeah, who wants to go and interface with another person? Like sit there and be like, "Hey, can you unlock the game case?" Or, "Hey, I want to buy this game," and then they have to like try to pitch you the magazine or some bullshit.
This is
Hi, welcome to Game Shop. Did you find everything okay?
Yeah, thanks. I'm just picking up the new Call of Battlefield.
Oh, the new Call of Battlefield. That's a good one. I tell you, they've really nailed down the feel of killing brown people.
Huh. Well, how much do I owe you?
Would you like to sign up for our Super Power-Up card?
No, I'm good. What's the total?
Well, how about a free subscription to Generic Game Magazine?
Nah, man, I just want to buy the game.
Can I interest you in a butt fucking?
What?
Oh, if you have any games to trade in, we'll buy them from you. Say you have a game worth $50. Well, we can take that off your hands right now and give you $6 in store credit. We'll then turn around and put it back on the shelf and sell it for $49.99. We call it a butt fucking.
Oh, look, buddy, can I just purchase the game?
Oh, yes, sir. That'll be $60.
Oh, thank you.
But you could save up to 15% if you sign up for our Member Slappin' Mega Rewards program.
Member slapping?
Oh, it's easy. If you sign up right now, I'll get up and slap you in the face with my dick. It's a great deal for anybody.
Dude, I just want to buy the damn game, okay?
Can I have your email address?
What? Why?
Oh, it's just corporate policy. We need to take your email address so we can spam fuck your email account with our amazing deals.
You know what? No, this is ridiculous. There should not be this much product pushing when all I'm trying to do is buy a fucking game. The whole conversation should just be, hi, I'll take this one. That'll be $60, sir. Here you go. Thank you, sir. Here's your game. Come again. That's all. That's all you gotta do. I don't need all this extra bullshit.
Well, gee, I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry too. It's just I'm just frustrated because I feel like this place used to be an amazing store where I could come in, meet a friendly face, buy a video game, and walk out. And now every time I come in, I just have all this stuff shoved down my throat, and I just wish it would go back to the way it used to be.
Yeah, but you know, sir, if you go to GameShop.com, you can click your way to some amazing savings.
I hope you choke on semen, you fucktard! Keep your goddamn game!
Also, don't forget to sign up for our bonus Super Ultra 1-Up Power offer. You can save 4, maybe even 6 cents on all your purchases.
And I always felt like they were judging
on
me.
something?
I always felt like those motherfuckers judged me when I used to ask for like anime type games and shit, man. They'd give me these weird looks and shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck's your problem, huh? You don't like Honey Funko Pot?
Like, are you a perv?
They're probably
dude?
like, what the fuck is this shit?
I think at one time I brought this fucking like anime fighter game that was like a Shonen Jump, but like a third-party knockoff at a fucking GameStop for like the PS3. And like the dude behind the counter just looked at me. He goes, "Why would a grown-ass man like you want to play like a teenage anime type game?" And I'm like, "What I play is none of your fucking business." Just
thank you.
I was about to say, if I were behind that counter and you brought me Jump Force, I'd be like, I'd be giving you the same look.
I mean, one time a day, man, I'd be like fucking super excited about those Japanese exclusives coming out on Nintendo and the PS4 and shit. But like, I haven't played a Japanese game in so long. The only game I think I played that's been Japanese in a while has been Final Fantasy IX. That's because I got a free off Game Pass.
Have y'all ever had a console where, excuse me, y'all ever had your whole account on a console just been blocked or suspended, and the company won't unsuspend you?
For no reason?
Well, not for no reason. I'm just talking about in general.
Nope.
Yeah, I have my Xbox 360 original profile.
Damn.
So you have no. You talking to me or Wicked?
What'd you get banned for?
What I got banned for?
Yeah.
I played a lot of Call of Duty World War II Zombies, and someone kind of reported me for something that they knew I was doing because I was doing YouTube tutorials on how to do it. I was teaching people how to hack their accounts and how to jump their level to maximum without playing the game.
Oh.
So I was blocked on both Sony and Microsoft because after my mother died, I was homeless. Didn't have internet. I was watching bootleg DVDs because I had no internet. So when I finally had internet and was trying to play WWE 2K15 online, all of a sudden my game stopped, and I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" I get an email from Sony saying that, "Hey, your account, we see that you had a private software." Like, fuck you talking about? And that's when the person that was working on my computer was like, "Yeah, private software can be bootleg DVDs." And so when I called the person when I called Sony customer service, he was like, "I've never had no customer call us about this. You sure you didn't have one private DVD? Private game? Like, dog, I will show you all these private bootleg DVDs." He like, "Dog, sir, I be watching bootleg stuff on my console too. I don't got good internet where I'm at." I'm like, "So your console, you never had this problem?" Nope.
I've never had this problem, and I used to stream shit from Pirate Bay to my PS3. I never had that problem.
So they would not unban my account. I've lost at least $300 worth of games on that jank.
Oh, that sucks, dude. Sorry to hear
The
that.
Xbox.
Oh, my Xbox. What happened on it? It was an email jank where they had taken. When Xbox X was coming out. No, not the Xbox X. The Xbox One, yeah, the Xbox One. When the Xbox One came out, the Xbox 360 had that update where their interface had changed, and they wanted you to use their password again. And my password, I didn't set that up. My ex-girlfriend did. So, and I couldn't get onto the Xbox to take my credit card information off of there. So when I talked to customer service, they was like, "Well, we're not going to give you your money back." I was like, "But I called you 3 months ago to tell you, hey, I want my credit card information off there." "Well, I took it off there, but it's against our policy to give your money back. You should have checked up with us." So I called the bank, got my money back, and Microsoft still didn't help me out to get my password fixed because they needed my email address, which, as again, I didn't set the account up. My ex-girlfriend did. So I lost at least $500 worth of games off of there as well.
It happened to me with my second Xbox account, my ex-wife. But, you didn't set nothing up, you didn't do anything, so they couldn't help you.
No.
They couldn't help me neither, so.
I'm like silently getting excited about my own game stuff in the background.
What?
Well, Fortnite got a big update, and like a skin I own is gonna get a new style, so I'm excited.
Whoop-de-doo!
I'm excited. No, I found out some news that are gonna make, like, you know what OGs are, right? They're like people that start playing the game and.
Yes.
Well, what's it called? No, there's a bit of news that's gonna make some of the OG people mad because apparently they're bringing back a skin that came out like season 1 or something. So they're gonna be pissed.
Warframe.
What?
point of Warframe when Warframe brings stuff out of the vault, out of retirement from like season 1,
Oh, yeah.
and the OGs
People
get
get
pissed
pissed.
off because
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
I mean, the same thing's happening in Destiny now, because Destiny wants to go ahead and retire weapons, and people are like, what the fuck? I spent all this money and time just grinding away on things, and you're taking it
all
all
the
away from me?
skins and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff's disappearing.
Yeah.
And people are mad.
They should be fucking mad. Weapons shouldn't disappear. You should just be adding on to it. If Borderlands did the same exact thing, people would be really fucking pissed.
Right?
I mean, like, I played Borderlands 3 and shit, but I thought the game's done now until the new DLC comes out. I mean, there's like nothing to do in that game.
I need to
I
play
still
that
want
DLC.
Borderlands.
Yeah, I still love Borderlands 2, but I just feel like Borderlands 3 just isn't what everyone thought it was going
Is
to
it
be.
what it was?
No, it's not as good as
Everybody wanted
Borderlands 2.
that super hype, fun game that Borderlands 2 was. I spent a lot of time with friends playing that game. It was so much fun.
I mean,
running around, blowing stuff up.
I mean, I own that motherfucker on the Xbox and the PC, but
Man, okay, now I'm gonna have to get Mafia 2. Just
Oh.
because I am. Okay, let me explain.
Yeah.
I got my
why are
PS.
such...
Okay, let me explain. I got my PS4 in March 2014. It is now what, May 2020. I have over 6,500 trophies.
Okay.
I am a trophy whore.
What level are you?
Quarantine?
I'm like, hold on, I can check real quick. Cause I just let me turn the damn thing on.
I'm 16 on my PS4 profile name. I'm like I'm like 16 or something. On this little like numbers that they give you for how many trophies you got, like I'm 16 or some shit on that one.
Like a ranking?
It's a leveling system.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
But I did play, like I said, a lot of PS3 games.
Yeah, you said what had 180, so I'm sure you got a lot of trophies.
Yeah, and that's not including the games that I brought digital on there too, like from PS1 days and shit.
Okay, as of right now, I'm level 27.
Yeah, you are a trophy whore. You're as much of a trophy whore as I was when I 100% of Borderlands 2 on it.
I mean, people like it. It gives them a challenge to enjoy a game they enjoy.
It keeps you playing, especially if you're bored.
Right?
Yeah,
Got
that's
some
why I like
replay
my
value.
Xbox for it, because I like the fucking achievement system, and then having Xbox Game Pass on PC, I have an achievement system there. I can just keep adding my one profile, and I just fucking love that shit.
I'm surprised
It's an
Nintendo never
incentive to
had
play
something like that.
games.
Because Nintendo relies on gameplay and mechanics for people to keep coming back to their big multi-million-dollar franchises. But there's only so many times you can save the princess with a red plumber. But Odyssey was pretty fucking good though.
I mean, Breath of the Wild. Whew,
Yeah, that was really good too. I played that one.
I can't wait for the sequel.
Yeah, I'll just wait because they'll probably have a Switch 2 by the time the sequel comes out. There's
I
no
want
way
to play
they...
Animal Crossing.
You haven't played Animal Crossing yet?
No, I was gonna say I would play Animal Crossing right now, but it's like nighttime and there's like fuck all to do in it.
That's what my girlfriend said when I brought her Animal Crossing for the Switch. She said, like, after 10 or 11, there's nothing to do in the game.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know,
like it gets boring.
My wife was like hunting scorpions and like looking at shooting stars or something tonight. So she was telling me some of those gameplay mechanics, and that's pretty interesting. That
Maybe I
events
should do that.
happen at different times.
Yeah, it's like kind of like playing Minecraft almost, except for, except for I hate Minecraft, so fucking hate that game. I mean, I played it. I got a lot of achievements for it on the PC version of Windows 10. It's just not for me.
I mean, that's a fair thing, right? Just not get a game, play the heck out of it, and be like, all right, I'm done. That's fun.
It's like at some point I had to say when to stop because like I was starting to replay Darksiders 3 on both the PC and the fucking Xbox, and like I played the game at the same time. I get so far in one, to get so far in another. I was after I beat the game, I was getting ready to start replaying it again, and I was like, nah, I gotta stop. I just played this game twice on 2 different platforms. I was like, I have to stop. Like, no more Darksiders.
I thought you were
What are you
still
guys
doing.
looking forward to?
Hmm?
What are you guys looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the ushering of next generations and to see how it changes gaming development in general for everybody. So I'm looking for better quality games with better frame rates, better designed, less problems.
Did y'all hear about that Calling 2 controversy with how like they're charging like per match? Like you could use tokens that you buy for like $5 to get like 10 tokens, which is like one token's like one match. So if you run out of tokens, you gotta buy more to play. And it's a battle royale, so you know a battle royale could last from like 30 minutes to 1 minute, depending on how long it takes for you to die.
Oh, that was true?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
At that point, it turns into a game of blackjack, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You said
You're gambling at that point.
That's
with some skill.
that is a horrible idea. The person that came up with that needs to get shot.
They're hardly beat. It's as bad as Doom Eternal on PC, now having that anti-cheat system just forced upon people that nobody likes. And they've been
Hold on, what happened?
Okay, explain, please.
On Doom Eternal on PC, they used the anti-cheat system halfway through the life cycle of the game called Duo or some shit, and Duo installs itself onto your PC, onto your CPU's core, basically. So if it got compromised or something, someone could be rummaging around in the back of your PC doing whatever they want without you even knowing it.
Wow.
And it's only on the PC version of this game. And if you download it from Bethesda.net instead of Steam, you gotta uninstall the anti-cheat system separately from the game. At least on Steam, if you uninstall one, you get both of them. And then on the fucking consoles, you ain't gotta worry about that shit. There's no Duo.
Oh.
And I'm like, why fuck over the PC base? Because Doom's popular on PC like that. These people clearly don't like this system. What the hell y'all even thinking?
Didn't Valorant have like? Do y'all know what Valorant is?
Oh yeah.
Like, didn't they have like a very like problematic type of anti-cheat system that kind of fucked over your PC?
Yeah. Depending on
Yeah,
Duo.
they did.
Because I was watching like some ordinary gamers on it.
But these companies do whatever they can to fuck you over, though. It's like they don't even care about you buy my game. Like, now we're gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like you buy my game, now give me more money.
That'd be like Anthem 2 selling a super expansion pack to fix the game. And it's $120 just to get in on it. It's just fucking ridiculous that these companies do this shit and they get away with it and people still buy their shit. It's like I'm a big fan of Dead Space, and I want EA to make a new Dead Space with Viscera games, but I don't think I want EA to make anything after Anthem anymore.
And is any final words y'all have?
No.
What
I
about
gotta find a word. I gotta find a word. It's about people who think they're deers, but they're the wrong kind of deers. Who should be reindeers.
Yeah, reindeers.
Stop eating grass, please. You already got your nuts cut off. You don't need to get cancer from the grass.
Couldn't you get sick from eating grass?
Cows eat grass.
I just
mean,
realized
but we
he
have a
recorded
difference.
that part where we're talking about fisting a Goku statue.
Yep, and I'm not editing it out either.
Thanks.
It could be
You're
like,
awesome, Jackal.
it
You're
could be
such a
like
good.
he knows I don't really give a fuck.
Well, you talking about a cow? We humans have a different stomach than them that can actually break that down. A human can get actually sick from eating grass.
Yeah, but you know, I'm not a doctor or nothing. I'm just a crazy person from West Virginia. But at the same time, though, like Cows do it, so we eat cows.
Reindeer.
What? There's already been broken down. You're not eating the actual grass directly. You're eating the meat and fat.
I'm just saying, man. Cows do it. We eat them, so I
We
guess it
eat
might
the
be
grass.
okay.
That's not a comparison.
In the cow, and they digest the grass, and then we eat the cow. So we're eating grass that came from the cow.
It's not a comparison, motherfucker.
It's stoner logic, okay? You eat of the earth, and the earth eats of you.
This is my advice to this woman though. Like, if you're gonna pretend to be a deer, at least pretend to be the right deer, and don't give deer people a bad name, okay? Because the reindeer people don't claim this girl. The reindeer gang do not claim this girl. She's her own thing.
Shit.
So do y'all let Rudolph play in your reindeer games?
Of course. Just not her.
Well, she's Rudolph.
Yeah, she's Rudolph. If she's Rudolph, then no, we don't.
Because instead of having a big red nose, it lost its nuts.
So I'm just gonna end this. But thank you all for coming on.
Jackal, when are you gonna stop recording?